We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Forrest Whitley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
There you go. Two.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Leday is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Digging in, KJ Harrison.
The batter, the first baseman, KJ Harrison.
This is in the air to left. James will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Leday has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Will Wilson.
The batter, the shortstop, Will.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the air now, out to left. James will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Diamondbacks have cut the gap to 4-2 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Next for the Dodgers, Keibert Ruiz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Keibert.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Wilson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to left. James is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. Striding into the box, Eddie James. The winning run is at first base.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Diamondbacks get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Tyler McGill gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 17 hits, 3 errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Luis Medeiro, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So digging in now, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Attaboy.
From the stretch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box, Eddie James. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Line towards center field. Bishop is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're in front 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. At the plate, Hunter Bishop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hunter Bishop.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. James is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, John Torres.
Left fielder, John Torres.
Ruiz over at second. Wilson at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Orlando Liriano. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Benson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Runner goes for third, and he'll step off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations.
Stepping in, Victor Ramirez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Ramirez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Medeiro earns win number 7 on the season. Brian Peterson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Carson Romero records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Standing in, Eddie James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, stepping up now, Cody Hosey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cody Hosey.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Bleday.
Double him up. Let's go.
The right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Lifted the other way to left center. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Come on, big guy.
Runner breaks for third. Heading out towards shallow
Halfway,
right. Long
halfway.
run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Right here.
And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
16.
Digging in, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in once again,
Now
Eddie
back,
James.
left fielder.
Runner in scoring position
Eddie
with Sugan.
James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight.
Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Keibert
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 7-7. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Second baseman, Chester. You're up.
He's running. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Scott earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Carson Romero hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs on 15 hits.